Welcome, everybody. I'd like to present you Home Buying 101. My name's Dan Frederick with the Empire State Realty team, powered by Keller Williams. Okay, so before we get started, I just wanted to give you a little bit of an overview of who we are and what we do. We have been in the business over 25 years now, very extensive work with buyers, and we'd love to help whoever we can. So that's what we're here to do. Once again, my name is Daniel Frederick. On the team, also is Fred and Betty, as well as my wife, Sarah. My contact information is below. Let's get right into it. Have you ever been to an amusement park and you get in line for the first ride of the day and you have that excitement, maybe a little bit of anxiety, and kind of not knowing what's next on that ride? It's kind of like home ownership. But we're here to help you, so let's get into some fears versus facts about buying a home. Fear number 1, I can't afford to buy a home right now. Well, until you do the math, you don't really know what you can or cannot afford. Are you paying rent? You may be able to buy your own home. You'll be putting your rent towards paying for your own home, not someone else's, creating your own wealth. Fear number 2, should I wait until the market gets better or the interest rates come down a little bit? There's never, and I tell you, never a bad time to buy the right home. Our job is to help you find a good home and make sure that you have the financial ability to hold on to it and make sure that you're happy with it. Every market has its own opportunities. It may be hard to find the right house, but we'll get you there. And over time, the investment in your home grows no matter what market you're in. Fear number 3, I don't have any money for a down payment. There are a variety of different down payment options available to you. There are loan programs you can get into, and there are lenders that do let you purchase a home with as low as 3% down financing. If you're a veteran, you may not even need a dime down payment. I can't afford to buy my dream home. The fact is, the best way to get closer to buying your dream home might be to buy your first home. And it kind of forces you to have your own savings plan to get to that step you want for your next home. Fear number 5, I can't afford to buy a home because my credit isn't very good. There are always options. Shame doesn't bring you closer to owning a home or having a credit. There are typically 2 types of credit challenges: poor credit history or no credit history at all. Both have solutions. Even if you have poor credit, you should still be able to talk to lenders, and you might even be pleasantly surprised with the outcome. A good loan officer will be able to help you resolve your credit challenges and get you on the path to home ownership. Fear number 6, should I wait until I'm certain about my domestic future? People often feel like they should wait until they're married, partnered, or have children to buy a home. You don't need 2 incomes to buy a home. If you buy a home now that a future partner doesn't like, you will still be entering that relationship with equity. Equity allows you to be choosier when you go to buy a new home. Fear number 7, buying a home seems way too complicated. That's where we come in. No one has ever said that home buying is easy. That's why you partner with us, who know the process and are committed to acting in your best interests. From your real estate agent, us, to your mortgage officer, these experts absorb much of the complexity and will simplify the process for you. And fear number 8, should I pay off my student debts before buying a home? Student debts don't provide you from buying a home. Your debt-to-income ratio will be the key factor in how much you can be approved for. And we'll get into that more when we sit down and talk about everything. Home ownership may be the best accidental investment, and with a little knowledge of investments, can be the best intentional investment. Our job is to make sure you understand these factors that affect your investment and make those investments intentional. Interest rates continue to remain low. At 6%, they're still at an all-time high. In 1981, they ranged from 19% to 2.5% in 2022. That being said, historically, we're still very low, and they're changing every day. Now, let's get into some equity buildup. This long term investment, as it grows, will show how much money you can make over a certain amount of time. Equity can increase from $15,000 to $400,000 when you have equity buildup, which combined with appreciation and debt paydown, your home's value can increase, and that's called appreciation. Your loan amount decreases as you pay it off. This is debt paydown. Home is where the heart is, what a lot of people like to say. Home represents your personal taste and the stability and security for both you and your loved ones. It represents prideful home ownership because it's yours. So don't ever delay if you're interested in buying a home. Why rent when you can own? That's the real question. If you took out a 30-year fixed rate mortgage for $250,000 and made monthly payments of $1,200, you'd pay $435,000 in mortgage and interest payments over the life of the loan. After 30 years of appreciation, you'd own a home with the annual appreciation value potentially up to $600,000 at approximately 3% a year. Keep that in mind that appreciation rates do vary, but that locally that's about what we're looking at. Compared to a paying rent, which at $1,200 a month, you're going to be paying over 30 years, $432,000, and you own nothing. It's basically a no-brainer to buy a house. There are also reasons not to buy at this time as well, though. If you're changing your job, okay, if you're looking to get out of the industry you're in, you're going to have to hold off and at least show a minimum of a year and a half of work in that new industry. Your credit score or your down payment. Hey, maybe our credit's not there, but we can work on it and get you there. Same thing with down payment. Start a savings plan. That's the best start. That's the best way to start. Maybe you feel like the house that I really want to buy right now is out of my price range, and let's wait a year, and that's perfectly fine too. But start setting up a plan to make sure when you're ready, you can pull the trigger. So what's the current state of our market? Well, our average price per house sold is $201,000. We have 6% interest rates currently, which do fluctuate daily, but roughly about where we're at. We're in a seller's market, and the growth of our area is about 4.5% in our county a year. Meaning you're going to get 4% on that investment after a year, which is great. The last thing I would like to go over right before we wrap this thing up is what are the quick, easy steps of home ownership? A is hire us as your real estate team, secure approved financing from a local lender, find a home, make an offer and negotiate on a home, get the home inspection if necessary, and negotiate repairs. Then we'll make sure that we get you closed and hand you the key to your new home. These are just some of the steps to guide you through the home. There's plenty of other steps, but these are the simple, easy ones we'll go over today. If you guys have any questions, please reach out. Thanks for your time, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.